Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Terry at Allen Art and Design. I'm going to work on my flip-flop journal today. I just wanted to show you, this is the basket that I was talking about that's on the side of me. I have papers that I've pulled to work on this project. Once we cover the pages and do pockets and things like that, then I have some smaller things for decorating. And once we decorate, that's the fun part, is decorating, I think. I mean, I love putting the pages in and everything, but I really enjoy decorating. So I pulled out some images that I thought I could use. I have some stickers that I think will go. So I'm looking forward to that part. So let me move this over. Don't want to spill my coffee. Okay. So let's take a look and see what needs to be done. This is the first signature. And again, a signature is just a collection of pages that you put together and you sew them into your book. Like this is sewn in with this baker's twine. I just like the look of it. And then you can add charms if you want later. All I did was I tied little knots in the bottom. And I think this first one, this page is upside down, but that's okay. I think this first one is done. Let's just quickly look through and see if there's anything I see. Oh, we have this right here. I thought that I could put this right here, but this looks like it's ripped. It needs a little bit of washi. I did find my little box with the washi tape for this journal, so I'm going to pick something out of there. I think this one's very pretty. Let's see if I can get it going. Okay. Yeah, this washi tape is getting old. So I'm just gonna trim it up. And we're gonna put the piece on the edge. Just to protect it. And we need some glue because washi tape does not stick for very long. And then we'll just put it, like I said the other day, halfway on the page. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle or you just want it to protect your page. And then you flip it over and just attach it to that. So now that page is protected. Okay, I'm gonna get a glue page. Now these glue pages, you can use them and then set them aside and you can reuse them again. So you get quite a bit of use out of them. So I'm gonna glue this down. Let's get some glue on there. I love botanicals. I will be making some garden journals, but I really want to try to finish some. My thing this year is finishing projects instead of starting all these projects and then putting them aside, saying you'll get to them later, and then you don't. Excuse me, my allergies again today. This is not sticking well, so I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac. That will help it stay down. Oh, is this coming out? Oh, it's not. I guess I'll use art glitter glue then. And we'll just glue that down. I should have filled my glue bottle before I started. Okay. I have a little one here that I can use. Let's see if I get that one to work. There we go. So just tack it down. Should be fine. Art Glitter Glue really holds. So it really is a good glue to use for paper crafts. I love it. Okay, so there's that one. See if I can get that to stick. So there was something I wanted to put here. Let's see if I can find something in this bag. Let's see. I might cover it with that. Let's see. This one's already ripped. So let's see. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to use my glue stick, but I also may use the Art Glitter Glue just as a little extra. I think I'll just do it in the corner. I'm going to have to cut this, so I'm just kind of guessing where that glue is going to go, but I hope it works. Hope you can see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that. And if you get a little glue on yourself, it's fine. I have a wipe and a napkin that I can use. So let's just trim that off. All right. So I think that that signature is done. Let me get my burnish, so excuse my reach. Every time I pull out one, the other one falls. I have two of these. I guess I think I might need one in case I lose the other one, which definitely happens. Now that's not straight, so I'm going to go ahead and straighten this up. Trim that off. There. Okay, so I think that signature's done. So let's take a look at the second signature. I love this image. It's so beautiful. Here comes my kitty's in here, and he's being, excuse me, a real pain. He saw a cat in the window the other day. Oh no, now he's sitting in my basket of my things. Louie, really? Ugh. Okay, so let's see what needs to be done here. Already covered this. Already made this. It's a little tuck spot that someone could have put a piece of paper in. This is that tracing paper again, which I love. This is some writing paper and a beautiful image on the back of the card. So someone can write on that, or I can write on that. I love how these pages are ripped like that. That doesn't bother me. I actually like that. I think it adds character. This one's ripped too. And then I used her and just glued her on. She's very pretty. And then we have this card you can write on. The pocket is open so that you can put something in that's a little bit bigger, because you made some room in the corner there. This is more of that calligraphy paper that I love. And then I thought I would put this image here. I'm going to trim it up and try to straighten it up. Let's see how big it needs to be. That's kind of wonky. Okay, that's better. And then I'll just glue it on and then trim after. Let's move this over a little bit so I have a little bit of room. My kitty is literally sitting in the basket with all the things for this project. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I'll just glue it on and then I'll cut it. Sometimes it's easier to just do that. My kitty's very curious as to what I'm doing in here. I think he's basically taken over my craft room. He's always sitting in the sun, in the window. But today, he was right on my desk, exactly where he shouldn't have been. And he wouldn't get off. He was meowing at me and basically saying, no, Mama, this is my room. So I guess I'm going to have to share it with him. Okay. So I covered that. That looks pretty. Let's see. I love these little tuck spots, but I'm not going to fill every single thing. There's some more. This is tea dyed paper. It's just stationery, but I love the color of it. Let's see. This is just a little flip out. There's some more. This coffee dyed paper. We did this the other day. I love the color of that paper. And this one's also open so that you can fit something a little bit bigger in there. I love that. Okay, I used a lot of washi tape on here. This I haven't decided if I want to put an image, but for now that would be for when I decorate. Right now we're just trying to cover the pages, make some tags, little booklets, putting images in. I love that. And more writing paper. I love the doily. It looks old. And this right here, I think what I'm going to do is cut this down and just add this as a piece of paper that you can use to write on. Just trim that up a little bit so it's straight. And then that's just going to go right in there. That looks great. Okay, let's see what else. There's that paper again that I love. You have to excuse me. My voice is, sounds like I have a frog in my throat again today, but it's allergies. I'm sure everybody's suffering from the allergies right now. There's not really much you can do about it. I mean, I take medicine for it, but sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to pick some more washi tape because I can see the crack in there and there's a lot of weight showing. So I don't like that. So we'll just, oh, forgot my glue. You got to put glue on it or it's not going to stay, just so you know. Okay. My husband watched my videos and he said I need to speak up. So I am going to try to be more mindful of that. I don't normally speak loudly, so all right. But I'll try. Okay, here's another piece. Put some glue on it and stick it down. And that looks fine. I love the colors. It goes really well with that page. And these, I love these little polka dot strips. They look like washi tape, but they're actually just little strips that I found in a bag. I run a preschool program. It's a play group for my local town. And one of the grandmothers of one of the children gave me a bag filled with craft stuff because she knows I love crafts. And there were all these little strips of polka dots, and I absolutely love them. I think they add a lot. This one also looks like it needs some washi tape. This is another pretty one that I like. And we'll take a piece of that. I think I'm going to do the whole thing. And then run some glue. There we go. Oh, yeah. That'll look nice. And that will it'll help the paper because this is very old paper. It's fragile. Sometimes I wonder if I should use those as pages or just use them for backing on cards because, you know, they are so old that they're brittle. But I just love the way they look. Here's another image that we put a backing on. Let's see what else we have. This I put in the other day. This is like a William Morris design. And let me turn this. I have to trim right here where the tape is a little too... There, I'll just rip it off. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we need to do. Here's some more of that calligraphy paper, which I love. There's T for Terry. And we did this together the other day. I think we're going to need to make something, but my kitty is on top of everything. So I think I'll wait on that. Let's just keep gluing in the pages that need to be covered. I'm just going to glue the pages today because that's really the base of the Flip Flop journal, is getting all your papers. Once you get your papers in, you need to cover them with whatever you like to cover them with. This one looks like it could use more washi tape because this is a fragile page. This is a dictionary page, but look at how colored it. I love the caramel along the edges. I love that. Looks great. All right, so let's put some more washi on there. This is a pretty one. I love roses. Anyways, I love them. All right. And that should help. To protect it and to strengthen it. So we'll do that on the other side as well. This is very pretty washi tape. I love it. I don't know where I got it. I have a lot of washi tape and I have no idea where I got half of it. It's probably Michael's and Joann Fabrics, Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree washi tape I wouldn't recommend it. It's not good. It just gives me trouble every time I try to use it. And even though it's cheap money-wise, it's also cheap in quality, so I don't really want that. Okay, so that's good. Now that's strengthened. This you can write on. Again, we have our doily, which I love. And this, we covered that. This is just, I showed the other day, it's just a little collage strip. Those are fun to do. And okay, so here's one that we need to cover. And I think I was going to make a little pocket on the other side. So I think we'll just go ahead and put some glue on here. Make sure you get all the edges. That's the important part. Plenty in the middle. And then I think I'll also put a little bit of fabric. No, this is washi. Excuse me. Art glitter glue. I'll get it right. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to cover this piece. And then we'll flip it over and do the pocket. There we go. Make sure you get it in there. Good. Burnish it down so it sticks. Especially the liquid glue. You want to spread that liquid glue out. Oh, so let's see what we have here. Oops, we got a little glue on that. It'll dry if I just put it off to the side. Okay, so now we have to... We're only gluing, we're not gluing this at all. Let me trim this up. Actually, that looks a little bit crooked. Okay. we're just going to put, that still looks crooked. I think it's just the angle that I'm looking at it. If I cut too much off, there's not going to be much left for the pocket. Okay, so all we need to do is use, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this. Let's see if this is ready to use. And I think it is. Okay, so we're just going to, oh wait, this is, I need to open this glue, so I'm just going to stick this in the top. Hopefully that will help. Let's see. Yep, it's got to get some of that air out of the bottle. See, there's a big air bubble inside there. Okay, so now I can do it. So we're just putting Fabri-Tac on this corner. We'll let it dry. And then you have a spot where you can tuck something in there. And if you leave it open, you got a pocket here and you have a spot here. So I love that. All right, might take a minute to dry, but well, now my kitty has finally gotten up out of my basket. Maybe I can take a look and see if there's anything in here that I could use for that spot. Let me see. Let's see what we got. I think that might be pretty right there. All right. So, just going to trim it. Trim the bottom a little. Make it straight. Now, these are new scissors, but I don't know. Okay, that looks fine. All right, so do I want to put the image in this way? Or do I want to put the image in this way? Yeah, I think right here, we're going to put that in there. So we're going to put glue, because I don't really like this paper. I love the color of it, but I don't like that it, you know, it's modern compared to all these other pages, and it just doesn't go. All right, so I'm going to put a little glue on this paper, because when I tuck it inside, it'll be really hard for me to get at it. So I think if I just put that there, we can even leave some of that green showing. I don't mind that at all. And there we go. We lined the inside of that just so it looks a little nicer. And if the edges bother you, you can just put some washi tape over it. It's fine. That's fine with me. I think it looks good. All right, so this is like a little page, which is nice. And I love that you can see the perforations in the paper. That's kind of cool. And then we did this the other day. This is just paper bag on the back of an image that made like a little writing spot for somebody, or for me. Let's see. I kind of want to cover that. And I have this beautiful piece right here. I think I'm going to use that. I really should get a paper cutter out. I have probably 4 or 5 of them, so it's not like I don't have a cutter. I don't know why I just keep using the scissors, but I just think it's quicker. So it isn't as noisy. Sometimes these cutters are noisy, and I'm sure that it can be annoying. Excuse me, I'm going to have another sip of my coffee. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I know it's early, but I'm hoping everybody's going to have a great day today. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on. And sometimes you can just glue right on top of the paper. If you're going to be gluing a piece of paper over it, it doesn't matter that you get glue on it because it's going to be covered. So you can go ahead and do that. And you know, I have cat hair, just so you know, everywhere. This cat sheds. We thought he was going to be a short-haired cat. Nope. Oh, there's a funny story with Louie. When we first got him, we thought he was a little girl. And he surprised us and let us know that he was a little boy. So we decided his name was Lily. And then so we decided, let's try to give him a name that isn't too far off from Lily. So we called him Louie, just because we didn't want to confuse him, because we were already confused enough. But he's a great kitty. I love him so much. But he is kind of bossy, and he knows what he wants, and he'll let you know. It's funny. Oh, I just love that image. The image itself is kind of collaged. Like there's a picture of a scene, you know, with horses, but then there's also strips of flowers, and then there's a tree hanging over. It's beautiful. And this corner does not want to behave. So I'm going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac right there. And oops, it's oozing out. I brought a napkin in just in case I had a situation like that. So I think I don't want to use a wet wipe because you don't want to wet your paper because it warps it. So that's good. I love this. I'm not going to change that at all. It's beautiful. That was a piece that I dyed. And I thought it was... thinking I might like this image. Would be nice. I think I'll use that. And again, I'm gluing on top of the page because it's, that's right where I'm going to be putting it. So it isn't going to matter. And I just love that. And I think that can just go right in the middle. I love that. It's a lot of flowers and birds. And there'll be some butterflies. I always put butterflies. This you can just write on. There's a little tiny tuck spot here if you wanted to tuck something in. This is very old. Let's see. This says Tom Swift and his great searchlight. But it's very old paper, and I just love it. Now, this paper came from a craft booking page. Book, excuse me. And I think I'm going to tip this in. Not sure how to do that. Because you're going to end up missing some, but I think that'll be fine. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. If I could find my glue stick. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. If my head wasn't attached, I'd lose that too. My husband just refinished our master bathroom. And all we have to do now is put the cabinets on, put the doors on the cabinet. And guess what I did? I lost the screws to it. And he's not happy with me. I'm not happy with myself. I have no idea where I put them. And these are specific to this cabinet. So I don't know how I'm going to find screws to fit. But we will. But my husband is a little annoyed with me right now because of that. I kind of like that, but that could make a whole page. I don't want to waste it. Let's see what else we could put there. Ooh, this is pretty. That might be nice. And that way we'll only see that half of... Oh, this will open, so that's good. I'll just glue that on there. And we'll move on. And we got to get lots of glue on this one. I think I'll do art glitter glue on top of that. Maybe even some Fabri-Tac just so it will hold. Let's see. I don't know if we really need Fabri-Tac. Let's just do art glitter glue. And this bottle doesn't have the right tip on it. And I am kind of feel like I'm wasting glue. I need to find the tip for it. It's a very fine little tip. I have it, I just haven't put it on there yet. Now this one, I think I'm probably gonna trim off that nice rough edge, which I love, but it's not gonna fit in this crack very well. Well, maybe we'll leave it like that. So there's some art glitter glue seeping out on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Let's see. Oh well, it's fine. We'll put a little more art glitter glue here. All along here. Make sure it sticks really well. And now I need to burnish it. All right. That's pretty. Let's see if we can, I could do a little Fabri-Tac in here, I think. And that will hold this down. Because it is a very strong glue. All right, there we go. Okay. We push it down and just kind of hold it a little bit. It's fine. All right, so what I think I might do, oh, this is coming up, so we need to do that corner. Let's try this corner too. The corners always try to come up on you. But if you get the glue in there and let it dry, it should be fine. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is, this is going to flip back like this. And then this, you're going to see all of it. But on the other side, you're just going to see some of it, which is fine. I don't mind that. I think it's kind of a cool page. Let me trim the top here. Yeah, we'll just trim along the top. There we go. Okay, that's good. I think what I'm going to do is, I don't like this edge at all, so I'm going to go ahead and put more washi tape on here. If I can get it to come off. This washi tape is starting to get old and it's dried out. The thing is we have so many art and craft supplies. If you don't use them, they're not, look at this, it's just ripping apart. But I love this washi tape, so I'm gonna try to salvage it. And I don't mind if the edges aren't perfect, it's fine. I think I need to put a whole strip on there to reinforce this whole situation, cover up the mess that I made. But that's the beauty of this craft, is it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can fix something if you made a mistake. It's just paper, so it's something you don't need to stress about. And a lot of people don't even want to begin, because if it doesn't come out just right, then, they're disappointed. But you just got to do it. Give yourself some grace and have some fun, and don't be worried so much about being perfect, because that'll ruin all your fun. Okay, so that looks pretty now. I really like that. Try to get the cat hair off of everything. He was laying in my basket. Now everything has cat hair on it. Now this right here, I want to cover the edges because I did it with another piece. You can see where the glue dried and it does not look good. So let me see if I can put it all the way around. Don't know if it really needs it. I think I'm just going to put it on this side. I'm just going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac, because Fabri-Tac is meant for fabric. But I think people in the junk journal world and crafting world have adopted it for their paper crafts because it's so strong. It works great. Look at that. Love it. And if you get a little glue on it, it's okay. Just wipe it off. It's all part of the process. I mean, these are handmade books after all. So, and I just love how these flip-flop journals, everybody is making flip-flop journals, but when you watch the videos, they're all different. None of them look the same. It's amazing how often that happens when somebody comes up with an idea, other people start doing it, but they put their own spin on it, and I love that. I think that that's great. It shows, you know, our individual creativity. It's amazing. Okay, so that's the end of that signature. Now this one looks like it might have something on there. I'll just leave it. I'll probably ruin it if I... This one, I think this one is mostly done. This is signature 4. I left these little tabs in there just so I have an idea of what what signature I'm working in. So this one's number 4. And I did make this corner tuck, and I just covered a little image, some pretty scrapbooking paper, and just slid it in there. And then these are images from art books. I love the images from art books. And then these are images from a garden book. Oh, and this page needs washi tape immediately. Oh, yoy. That one's coming off completely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage that. I think I'm going to have to use that wide one again because I need to, let's see how much we need. And like I said, your washi tape doesn't have, like this one doesn't have to match that one. It doesn't matter. It's fine. This is supposed to be fun and relaxing, not stressful. And I love this because it does help to relax me and to de-stress. So now I'm going to have to do some on the other side too because that's very fragile. I don't think I'm going to be using those old book pages as pages anymore. They're just going to be used for collaging or for the back of journal cards. They're just too fragile, especially if you're going to be, you know, opening and closing the book all the time. There we go. That'll, look, that's straightened that right out. Hey, and it also matches that. So that's fine. And then here's another pretty image with some polka dot washi. This, I'm wondering, I would like to put something there, but I just not really sure what I have for small images. Let's see if I have anything under here. That would be kind of pretty right there. I think what I'll do is take the ends off and just have that image right there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And we're just going to glue this on. It's very pretty. I love how eclectic this book is. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just, I like it, and I'm going to put it down. Just because I like it. That's all. I don't have to question why I'm doing it. Just do it. And you can wipe that off a little bit. This one's going to be hard to burnish because there's nothing under it. But that's okay. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay. So now we'll keep going and see what we need to do. This little clock, I'd like to cover that. Well, let's keep it open so I don't lose my spot. All right, this one, I'm gonna cover this. I have my end papers again over here, and I'm thinking I want to use this pretty blue one that I cut the other day. I love that. Where are my scissors? My desk is starting to get crazy, but that's all right. We're crafting. Okay, so I'll just cut that. Try to cut it straight. And then, yeah. And then I can reuse these for something, to back something else. We don't want to waste that beautiful paper. So we're just going to glue it down. And then I think I will put just a little dot of art glitter glue right where the corners are going to be of that paper so it stays down. Oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? I love that image. I found a book that had all these beautiful old clocks in it, and I love them. All right, let me burnish. Maybe that'll spread that glue out just a little more. Oh, yep, see? Came out. So you can see that it does spread the glue underneath. And it came out on that side too. But now I know the corners are down. Oh, there's a little right there. That's all right. It dries clear, art glitter glue. So this is really pretty. Let's see where we can put this. See if I can find a small pocket. I really think I'm done with this signature. See, I have more clocks. And I just love the black and white images. I really do. Oh, here's another one that I have to do. So let me put this aside and we'll find somewhere for it to go. But let's do this one. Not sure if I like it. Oh, yeah. I guess it's okay. Not really crazy about that. Let's see if we can find something else. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is nice. This is a thick one, which is good. I think I need to trim up this picture a little bit. I don't want to cut off the black line. I like that. But I'll just cut right outside of it. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just cutting and gluing and having fun. All right, there we go. Get all of this mess off my desk. Okay, so this one we're just gonna go ahead and glue. I need a little bit more room. And I think I need a new glue page because it's starting to get sticky. Ooh. All right, so I'm just gonna glue this onto this page and do the best I can to make it straight, but I'm not gonna stress out over it. And then obviously we will use that for the back of another card. Now let's straighten that out. It may take you a couple of times to get it straight, but that's all right. So now we have two beautiful clock cards that can be written on, and we just have to find a spot for them. All right, I can use that as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I might have just found a spot for that one. Right there. Great. Hope you can see. All right. I think I'm gonna just glue this on as a tuck spot. So you just do hold on. Nope. I'll do the art glitter glue. You just do the two sides and try not to go right to the edge because then it spills out. But I don't like this wording here, so I'm just gonna cover that. And it's okay if you get a little glue on there. Like I said, art glitter glue dries clear. So there's like another little tuck spot. Now, we gotta let that dry for a minute. And it will dry. Now this one. Now, here's another spot where I could put this. I love that. I'll come back to that. Not sure. Maybe when I'm decorating, I'll definitely find some images for that. Now this is a big pocket, and I just love the old paper. So I just found this, which I thought was beautiful, and you can write on it. So that's just going to go right inside here. Didn't have to do anything for that. I mean, it's beautiful, just as it is. And let it stick out a little so you can see the black and white image. She's getting chunky. Look at how fat she is. She can... She's getting really chunky, and I love that. Okay, so this... What are we covering? Oh, that's already there. Oh, I see. We're covering the back with this. I don't think that that's big enough. Let me see if I could find something else. I know that I saw... Oh, here we go. We have this paper in here already. Well, similar colors to this. But I love that. Let's see. Might just tear that so I have the rough edge. Yeah, if I can tear it without wrecking it. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's like the perfect size. And then we'll glue it on, and then we'll just cut that off. Okay. I just love cutting and gluing. It's one of my favorite things to do ever since I was a kid. I think a lot of people, that's why they do this. They just love playing with paper. Make sure we get the edge. Maybe I'll do a little bit of art glitter glue just along the edges. There we go. And then this goes right in here. Let's line it up at the bottom first. And then you can move it, but not for very long with that art glitter glue, but there's glue stick underneath it. So that's what gives you the ability to move the paper. Just until that art glitter glue sets, and then you're not moving it. All right. Okay. Here comes my second burnisher because I lost the first one. But that's all right. That's why I have a backup. All right. See, that works really nice. Okay, so then all we have to do is trim this up. And try not to cut the image, just cut along the edge with your scissors. And there we go. That's great. I love that. This reminds me of when I used to take typing in school. That's the kind of font that we used to use. But I love the yellow paper. Here's some more black and white image. I don't really like this. It's a little too modern. So I'm going to cover that. Oops, we're in signature number 5. Let's stick that under there. I think I'll just cover that. And I don't mind. I think I'll cut off some of the blue. Unless I flip it now. I'll lose it. So let's just... I really want to be able to see this, and I like that. So that's good. Okay, and I think we're going to cover the whole thing. So we'll do like we did before. We'll just do one page at a time. Let me get another glue page. Make sure you get in there really good. Get all the edges. Oops, I just glued on my polka dots. I don't need to do that. And it'll dry clear. It doesn't matter. It's fine. All right. Okay, so let's just slide this on. Nope, that's going to be too wide, so let's take a little bit of that off. I hope I'm in camera. I apologize if I'm not. Okay, let's see if I can. Here we go. That's very pretty. Okay. We'll just, again, we're going to burnish. It really does help spread that glue. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to do the other side. And I don't mind if you can see. Actually, I might cover that with washi tape. Let's see, I have another one here that's kind of cool. I love that one. All right, so we're going to just rip it. Put some glue. And we'll just put that in the crack so that it will strengthen these pages. And I love that washi tape. That's pretty. I love the stripes and I like polka dots. All right, now we can glue this down. All right, so we're just going to here and here. And then you'll still be able to see the washi. Yep, there you go. There we go. That's pretty. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to cut. I can cut the top off, but I don't want to cut the bottom because it has the polka dots, which I love. And also, I'm going to keep this. It has numbers on it, and I love numbers. Let me trim this up a little bit, straighten it out. Okay. Hope you can see. And I'll find something to cover that when I'm doing the decorating. This right now, we're just covering pages and making sure everything that I wanted in here is in here. I love this, so I think I'm going to leave that. This goes to the other page, but I think I'm going to put this one right here. I think I'm just going to tear it like I did before. I like that. And this one already has a rough edge, so it'd be great. Doesn't have a perfect edge. It's fine. All right, we'll save that half for later. Okay. And this also has a jagged edge too, so that's fine. All right, so we'll just go ahead and let's see which side I like. This one or this one? Oh, that's going to be tough. I think I like that one better. Okay, so we're just going to glue again. Get lots of glue on there. There we go. We'll put a dot of art glitter glue in the corners. And there we go. Nice. I love that. Beautiful image. All right. Make sure we get those corners. Just hoping that the glue isn't seeping out. And it is. But it dries clear, like I said. So, I just don't want it to stick to the other page. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? I don't mind this. You can actually write on that. This is a pocket. I think I'll come back to that later. And this one's all set. We've got our doily again. This is one of those coloring pages, but it had roses on it, and I just love the black and white image, so I put it in. This one, I'll slide a piece of stationery or something in that myself or someone else can write on. I just noticed earlier when I was looking at this book, excuse my reach, that we put this in the other day as a placeholder, and guess what? It's stuck to the pocket. So I'm just using a file. See if I can pull that out, because I love that image. I hate to lose that. I think it's stuck on this side over here. Yeah, it is. So we're just going to do a little bit of surgery. Let's see. Yep, I got it. I'm so excited I got it out because I didn't want to lose that. Now, I'd like to put another page on. Let me see if I can find one that has pattern. Oh, let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the one I love. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right. I'm going to trim that top and try not to cut the top of the jar off. There we go. I don't need this on the bottom, although I don't mind the number. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. All right. And it's got a crazy edge on it, but I don't mind that. I think I might just take this edge, right at the edge off, because it's kind of wonky. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move this over. I need my glue page. Now, this glue page is very sticky. So we can just flip it over, keep going with it, get as much out of it as you can. I have another sip of my coffee. Of course, it's cold now. I was, fussing with the cat so much, and it took me so long to get him to move that my coffee went cold. But it is what it is. It's still delicious. All right, so let's get that on there. I'm glad I'm able to use this. I love this image. And again, I'm going to put a little bit on the corner, and that will help those corners stay down. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, the image is upside down. Ugh, we're going to be covering it anyways, but look at how pretty that is. I love that. Okay, did I lose my burnisher again? Here we go. I found it. Oh, that's pretty. That's really nice. Okay. I think I put a little too much glue in the corners. Got to be mindful of that. Just a little dot, not a dollop. And isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, so I know it's not going to fit in here. That's too big. It's not going to fit in here. Oops, excuse me, I'll move this over. Move my end pages. Okay. Looks like I got a little glue on one of the Bronte sisters' faces. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right there, because this is more like a photograph than just a piece of paper. It's got that quality. So it's hard to get it to stick down, but I think that's going to be okay now. All right, let's see what else we have. This paper you can write on. Is this glued on? Oh, that's just a page. I guess that was a page from a book. Oh, yeah. The other side of that. I'm thinking I might want to cover that. Let's see if this one I think will fit. That's a big piece of paper, isn't it? But it's okay. Maybe what we can do is, this is upside down. I think it is. I don't know. That's hard to tell. But no, I guess that's right. So I think what I'll do is flip it over and make a pocket on this side. That works. And then I might trim off some of that top. And this goes pretty with that. And I think I'm going to have to put washi in between because you can see that seam, and I don't really like it. And this one has a folding seam on it, but it's fine. I don't care. I'm going to come back to that because I want to find a place for this card. There's another one of those pages. Let's see, will this fit in here? Oh, it does. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, what do we have here? This, we need to cover that. I have some more of these black and white images, which I just love. I know how I had spoken about a woman that I was able to get this woman's artwork and tracings of these paintings that she did. She was a folk artist. And, you know, I got a huge box of papers, and this was in there. It's one of them, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to use it. This isn't her artwork, but this was something that was in with her stuff. It is beautiful. Let's see. There's a name on it, but I can't read it. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. That's going to fit perfectly. So again, let's get these strings out of the way. Again, we're going to cover this one side at a time. It just makes life easier. Less of a struggle if you can just do one at a time. And you know, we're not in a rush. This is something we're supposed to be enjoying. And I really try not to work on these things unless I have the time. Because there's nothing worse than starting a project and having to stop because you have something else you have to do. Of course, I have things I have to do this afternoon, but I'm going to save them for this afternoon. So that way, you know, I did a bunch of emails and texts and things like that this morning. So that's out of the way. So that freed up my time for crafting, and I'm very happy that I was able to do that. All right. Oh, I love that. Okay, I think, excuse my reach again. Oh, let's use this again because this is probably just going to be the running theme through the whole book. But I love this washi tape. I want to use it before it's no good. It's already drying out. But I shouldn't say already drying out. I've had it for years. Never used it. So that's my motto this year. Use it up. Oh yeah. And I don't care that it's not even there because I'm going to put some more over it. So you can see how this is dried out. But I'm determined to use it. Let's see. Oh, that's bad. Let me see. You're going to have to excuse my reach again. Leslie from Willow House Journal. She uses a knife to find the edge of her washi tape, and I don't really know how she does it. I think she uses one that's not, this is serrated. I don't think this is the right one at all. Let me see if I can try and get it going again. We'll see. Here we go. It's coming. It's a-coming. Oh boy, I can't believe it. I actually did it. But even now, the backing is coming off of it. So this is definitely going to be the end of this washi. I think if I'm careful with it, I might be able to do it. Let's see how much I need. Well, it's getting ready to rip again, so I guess I need that much. So here we go. Let's cover it with glue. Get it in place. I don't want to lose any of that. There we go. That's fine. Doesn't matter if it's exact. There we go. That should be good. It's got plenty of glue on it. Oh, and that looks good together too. Look at, I love the black and white. And here we have upside down music paper, which I'm confused. I don't read music, so I'm not sure which way it's going, but these words are upside down, so I'm assuming it's upside down. But that's okay. It's fine. Oh, look at it. All right, so we have to glue this side down. We'll just, hopefully you can see. Okay. I think I'm in really good shape with this book. I feel like I'm almost at the point where I could finish it by having another session of decorating. I'll go through it and make sure I'm at that point so that we can move on with this project. But I just wanted you to see how I cover the pages. At some point, I'm going to have probably a few videos teach you how to make one of these from start to finish. And they're a lot of fun, and maybe somebody would like to try it, and if they do, I'd love to hear from you about it and see what you've done. So this is another, oh, this was that tuck the other day that ripped, and I had to reinforce it twice. Looks like right here I have to reinforce it more. See if I can find that washi tape that I used. Yep, I got it right here in my drawer. Oh, there's Louie talking. Hey, Lou. How you doing, buddy? Don't sit in my basket again. All right, there he goes in the basket. Well, luckily, I don't think I need much of that, any more of that today. So here we go. I just want to finish the edge on this piece. Oh, this is the one that we have to bend it in half because it's thick. So you just bend it in half and slide it on if it doesn't stick together on you. There we go. And that way that protects that edge because it was ripping. Okay, that's fine. It'll be okay. I'll just push it down, squish it. Now, I'm thinking you can't put a thick card in here because it's just going to go through the paper again. I'm noticing at the top it needs more of this washi. So we'll just run some glue on that and put it down and flip it over, and that will help preserve that edge. And we'll just trim that off. I'm at a bad angle and I think I just hit you. I apologize. I have got to get a different phone holder. This one does not like my desk at all. It has an edge on it that sticks out, but it's also has a carved edge on it, and it just doesn't like that. So it doesn't have enough surface area for it to grab on properly. So anyways, there we go. So that I'm just going to leave that in there for now. I might put some stationery in there that somebody, or I could write on. I feel like I need to go all the way down here too, because some of these pages are so fragile. Okay, let's just do the washi again. All right. A little bit of glue. I'm glad I'm able to use up some of these washi tapes. I mean, you hang on to this stuff, but what for? If you're not going to use it, you shouldn't keep it. Give it to someone that will use it. There we go. So this is a little crooked right there, but I don't think we can. Maybe we do. I'm going to cover that. I don't like the look of it. There are some times when, you know, I can be particular. And here's one. Yeah, that's better. It's just, it looks a little bit better than it. There, I'll move that over a little bit. And it just needs a little bit of time to dry. And that should be fine. Okay, so let's move on and see where we are with this book. I will probably cover that. I'm not crazy about that. So that'll cover this mess too. So it'll be fine. This I'm going to leave because I love this. I might put something across the top. But Louis is in my basket and I can't get at anything right now. Just want to look through and see. Yes, I want to cover that. This could use something to cover it to, you know, just add an image or some pattern paper. And there's a little tuck right here. This I love. This I love. This I'm going to add a little page to it. I have to find the right one. I might even just do something solid on this side and a pattern on that side. And then here's that image again that's in this lace pocket. And we are back to the beginning. I want to thank everybody for visiting my channel, and I hope everyone has a good day. I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be decorating this flip-flop journal, and then we'll only have one more where we do a final flip through, and then I'll be done with this project and I can keep moving on with something else. I've got other projects in the works. Gratitude journal yesterday that I showed everybody, I let everyone know that it was from a bag from Dollar Tree. So when I'm done with this journal, I'd like to make another gratitude journal or some other type of journal. And I found this beautiful bag, Dollar Tree. And look, this is just decals. And I love using decals. As long as you put a lot of glue on them and let them dry properly, they're great. And I thought this went beautifully together. So that's a project down the line. Something to look forward to. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you again for watching. If you could give me a thumbs up, it helps my channel to grow. And hope to see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.